Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, we're starting off the day, got all these shoe boxes I'm dropping off. I'm mailing some of them, and I'm taking some of them to UFC fighter Aljamain Sterling, who is fighting for the bantamweight belt in like a week and a half or so. So, Tony wanted me to drop off some shoes for him so he can train in them. Ah, ugly music. Anyway, so we're doing that, then we're gonna start off a little quick daily dash. I'm gonna go to the gym. I got all the pre-workout and stuff ready to go, but gotta do my chores and drop off the shoe orders. Again, if you guys haven't yet, check out offaxisacrobatics.com. That's my footwear company, and right now we have a super duper amazing sale where you can get the shoes for $35 using the discount code. They're around $35. Use the discount code TannersYouTube and you'll get like 65 to 70% off, whatever it equals out to. And yeah, that only lasts till March 1st, 2021. So get them while you can. And after that, if you guys want to, and you're watching this video later in time, you can use discount code TannersYouTube. Sorry, you can use discount code OffAxisTanner, and that'll get you 30% off. Anyways, so today we're going to talk about the $3 orders a little bit more. I'm going to talk about it in a second. Let me drop off all these shoes real quick. That way I can be more focused about it. Alright, so just dropped off some of the shoes. I got to go to the mail place and drop off the rest of them. It's funny. There's like a house with like 8 UFC fighters in it. There's so many people living there. Anyways, so we're dropping off the shoes, and we got to talk about these $3 orders because I made a video about them that came out yesterday, and it's doing quite well, I must say. But a lot of the people are saying like, it's your fault if you accept a $3 order. It kind of is. At the same time, it's kind of like they're just unexperienced, you know. So like, not everyone, especially like, I mean, when you think about it, everyone who does Postmates is essentially just only taking $3 orders, right? Because you're essentially assuming that you're going to get a tip, and if you don't get a tip, you just did a $3 order. So it's kind of complicated, but it is kind of like, yeah, it is their fault, of course. But what we need to kind of do is like come together, and I don't even know if it's possible, because like people have been talking about $15 minimum wage for years, and that's probably never going to happen. But it's like, if everyone in the market came together and stopped taking $3 orders, they would be forced to raise the price. Would they? Probably not, because someone's always going to take those $3 orders. I see in the comments already, like I've probably saw like 5 comments like, oh man, I still take these $3 for 10-mile orders. I'm like, oh my god. People, you can't, like, you gotta outweigh the like cost of, you gotta weigh out the cost of like what it's gonna cost you, whether it's gas. You can't just think about gas. You have to think about wear and tear on your vehicle and stuff, because when, like, if you're just doing $3 orders, sure, you might make enough money to get by. I don't know, what's that? That's a maximum of probably $9 an hour though. After gas, really, you're not gonna make anything. And like, when it comes down to it, and you have to like buy new tires and stuff for your car, that's new tires that you have to buy because of all those deliveries that you were doing. Yeah, like, so you're gonna get hit with a bill like that out of nowhere. It's like, oh man, I should have been saving up. Or like, when you run your own business, you have to set a certain standard. And like, I mean, not everyone's standards are gonna be the same. For example, like when I do stunt shows, I take lower paying stunt shows than most other companies will, but I have a different business plan, you know? I think of it as marketing for my company. The more times I can get a big wall, like a big tramp wall up, and like have my logo on this, like, just big fat logo there. I'm also selling shoes and stuff too. So I have a, like, for example, I'll give you an example. I can take a stunt show and make $2,000. If I'm making $1,000 in a day and I pay each of my employees that I'm hiring for that day $500, everyone's happy. But some of the other circus owners will be like, no, you're supposed to take them for $5,000, no minimum, no under that, you know, like. But in my opinion, like, the more people, like, it's different though. For business, the more shows that I do, the more people know about my show, the more I can market my show and get it out there. And I'm also selling shoes at my shows and stuff too. So yeah, but it's different though in DoorDash, because once you do an order, it's not like you're retaining that customer for future orders. You're not. You're literally doing an order and that's it. If DoorDash decides to not give you any orders, you're not getting any more orders. So it's different in business, and like as an independent contractor doing all these DoorDash orders, you really have to consider in your time. That's why I've been preaching no less than $6. And I only take a $6 order if it's conveniently on my way or it is like 2 miles maximum. I always only take $7 orders, and usually I don't take anything less than $8 orders, to be honest. And my rule is it's got to be $2 a mile, because I drive a pretty like, I don't know, this is a pretty big car, you know, it doesn't get exactly the best gas mileage. So I have to be way more considerate of the wear and tear that I'm putting on my car and the gas that I'm spending and my time and stuff. You know, your time is also huge, because the more time you spend on an order, the less time you have to make or to get other orders. And that's very important. So like, and sure, you can, maybe an order pays $8 to $10, but maybe it takes you $10 away from your house. You have to consider that you have to drive 10 miles back. So that's actually 20 miles. So you unless you're doing more DoorDash over there, but if it takes you out of your DoorDash area, then you got to drive back to your dashing area anyways. So these are like some of the things you really got to consider when you're accepting orders. And I do have orders, or I do have videos on strategies. It's called strategies to accepting orders, and there's all the different strategies that go into, like zooming in to see if it's going to a house or if it's going to a casino or something, because I'm dashing in Las Vegas. And if you're dashing in Las Vegas, man, anything, it doesn't matter how much it pays. If it goes to the strip, you are I hate to cuss, but I'm gonna bleep that. Anyways, so I just wanted to kind of like follow up with you guys about that, because a lot of people are like, yeah, it's their fault. But really, I mean, like, if you haven't like watched some of my videos or watched any of the other tips videos, and I'm sure there's other good YouTubers out there, I just don't watch them. But if there's other people out there giving tips and stuff, you gotta, like, if the dashers out there doing orders haven't seen these videos and they have no idea what they're doing and they're new, like for example, when I was new, I was just accepting every order that came in. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, I gotta keep my acceptance rate at 100%. That way I can get absolutely nothing from it. You know, like, I don't even know what Top Dasher does. If someone can explain what are the benefits of being a Top Dasher, let me know. But I think, in my opinion, it's like top worst driver, because if you have 100% acceptance rate, you are so because, like, I don't know, like, I can't even imagine having a 100% acceptance rate. But just for you guys, the next video that I do, I'm gonna sacrifice some of my time and do, I've done this before, but I'm gonna accept every single order, and I'm gonna prove to you guys and like show you guys what happens when you're just accepting every order that comes in, rather than being very strategic. Because being very strategic, like for example, if you're like a plumber or a painter and you have a job that's gonna cost you like $100 to do, you can't charge $110. Otherwise, you're not gonna have any money at the end of the day. You wasted too much time. But anyways, all right, so that's all I'm going to talk to you guys for about today. That doesn't even make sense. I can't talk anymore. I think it's the pre-workout, because I'm about to go to the gym. But if you guys enjoyed this video at all, please consider smashing the like button, because it really helps out my channel. And comment down below any feedback you guys have, and let me know what you guys think about the videos and what you guys want me to talk about next. We'll see you guys in the next one. Also, if you haven't checked out my footwear company, offaxisacrobatics.com. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.